What do you see there? Because we've now had a bunch of clients who have bought resales. We have a bunch of clients that you guys are working with right now who are getting ready to close on great quality, like highly profitable resales that will allow them to literally replace their income immediately, which is super exciting. So I guess what are your thoughts on it? What are you seeing, as just like the overall like opportunity there? And just any like thoughts you want to share on it.
Yeah, I personally think it's a huge opportunity. I mean, we've learned a lot from you in terms of how to like look for, evaluate, and help people through the process of resales. And then I think your system and the support you provide as well really will help people because it is a totally different process. But I think for people that really want to go into something full time but need to replace their income sooner than later, it's a great fit. And there's sometimes like we really stress with our clients if they really want to resell, we may find something like within 2 weeks, we may find something 6 months from now. We will continue to look for you, but like Krista said earlier, it's a little bit out of our control, but there are things we do. It's like we can reach out to franchises and have them advise us if like there's a potential owner that's thinking about selling. So there's different ways we're getting better at finding those resales for our clients, but it's an opportunity that if you step into the right business for you, I wouldn't necessarily just buy a resale just to buy a resale. In my opinion, it has to be a good fit in terms of your personality and skill set and everything. But man, like if they have a team in place and they have customers in place and they're profitable, it can be an awesome opportunity. So that was a long answer to
I
your
think it was a
question.
great answer. Krista, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I wish that there was more resales available that we could offer people. But it kind of is part of our process now. Like even if someone doesn't say they want to resell, we might even look for it anyway because, like we were talking about earlier, like some mistakes that people make is they don't know what they don't know. So they don't know what they want necessarily. Sometimes that's why they're in the program. That's why they're working with all of us because we're helping them to figure out what they and provide them clarity. So like they will figure out what they want through the process. And then we're here to help them find those franchises. And so, yeah, resales can be awesome. I mean, I think if you're getting into business ownership in general, like any type of business ownership, you should be thinking about your exit strategy when you're getting into it. And so, like, it makes sense that, there are these resales available because those were people that, 7, 5, 10, whatever years ago got into that business thinking, I'm going to build this up and then I'm going to sell it and then I'm going to retire or I'm going to do another business or whatever it is. And so like that should always be something in the back of your mind is like, what is your end goal with this business, with this franchise? And so like the like the fact that there are franchises that are having resales out there is a good sign in my opinion because someone has built up a business and done really well and like they got to their end goal. They're going to sell their business and hopefully make millions of dollars. It's not always millions, and so that's the other part too is like you have to figure out like what type of a resale is this? Is this something that's really expensive and I'm going to be making six figures my first year? It's rocking and rolling and it's really good, or am I buying a resale where maybe that person never should have got into that franchise and I'm going to have to kind of like redo everything and make this a successful franchise and business for myself. So there's all types of different resales, and depending on the type of person you are will depend on like what would be a good resale opportunity.
If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.